Get this around, go away, go away. Get this around, get this around. Get this around, get this around. Get this around. Come on, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, why are you so slow for? Why are you so slow for? Wake up, wake up. Here we are. I'll just share this around, just bear with me one moment. Copy. And I'll put this here. Gran Turismo. Put that one there. Sorry people, I'm just sharing the link around so people can watch and, you know, watch what's about to unfold. MRC. Oh yes. Race. And one. Race. One. There we are. There's that one done. Just one more place. Bear with me. Me being me's never ready, but hey yo. I've got all night. Post that one there. And we get this one up here so I can see the chat. Post it here. Can you all hear me alright? Yeah, can you hear me? Audio checkery. Let's see what's going on here. You know, as I say. Mr. Harben, evening. Down for the count. Evening. Yes, good evening. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the MRC Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship. This is season 14, round 1, race 1. From Yamawagi Summit Miyabi, you know, that track, you know, the twisty track you can see on the right. Yeah, season 14. I'll go for the drivers in a moment. With MRC, I'm obviously Idle 4 Gaming. Had a bit of a makeover earlier, thanks to Dave Robertson of Infinity Decals, so appreciate that. But enough of that, back to the racing. Right, qualified on pole position is Mr. Duck, James Harben, in P1. He actually runs the I think he's going to comment now. He runs in the Sim Effects Infinity series on a Tuesday evening. We're currently on season 4. We've just done race 1, and this Tuesday coming it's Brands Hatch. That'll be race 2 of season 4. Mr. Reader, hello, good evening. Second place, Gold 45. I've got to say, all Aston Martin GR4s. The first race, all one make. So for me it's about drivability, you know, and getting to know the car. I mean, there's some drivers in here that know the car already, and there's some that are new to it. So Gold 45 in second. MC Reader, I was speaking to him earlier. MC Reader or McReader, he actually uses this car on Infinity. He's qualified in 3rd position. A very good driver. Let's see if he can keep composed this evening. In 4th place is Anthony Hunt 20. Likewise again in the Aston Martin, they're all in the Aston Martin, but he qualified in 4th position. 5th position is Bazinga. He's part of Infinity as well. He's qualified in 5th. Look at that, an Aston Martin again. Bigfoot Marshall is in Infinity League 2, same as James and me. Yeah, he qualified P6. Quick Ben, let's see how quick you are this evening. He qualified in 7th. Oh, again in the Aston Martin. Slow Seamus, admin of MRC, obviously got this Gran Turismo Touring Car Championship together with Chris Wall. It's how he gets on in his Irish theme Aston Martin there. Jay Dante, again, is in the Budweiser. You can see they got Quick Fit, they got different, you know, manufacturers or drinks or games or whatever, you know, but we'll go through that in a moment. Jay Dante in 9th. Mr. Hammer Games, Nick Sargent, founder, owner of Eldersim Racing. I'm part of Eldersim Racing, admin on that side. Let's see how he gets on in the Aston Martin Quick Fit. Jason, qualified 11th in a bright yellow Aston Martin. You know, I don't know why I keep saying the name for the car. We know it's Aston Martin. McDaddy was with McDaddy in season 12, Pro 1. Had some good battles with him back then. He was in the TT. Let's see how he gets on. Johnny C83, Michelin in Aston Martin, qualified 13th. Down for the count, Marty. Been chatting to this fellow a lot on chat. He's Infinity as well. Craydon, 15th. That's how you pronounce it. If it ain't, just, you know, shoot me or whatever. 15th position. And DRC Craig P, qualified in 16th. So it's the back of the field. This is how he gets on. But at the front, Mr. James Harburn will get them all the way. We shall now start. Let's see who gets the perfect start. Obviously, James Harburn in first. He got gold in second. MC Reader in third. Anything can unfold. It's a long track. I think it's about 20 turns, 4 point something miles long. Yeah. So James Wicker's jump and McCready up into second. Gold bogged down. He didn't get off the line at all. It took him a couple of seconds, but McCready's up to second. Anthony into third. Bazinga around the right hand side and Gold up into fourth as he made that stick. He's got Marshall behind. He's improved his racing in my eyes. Slow Seamus up to seventh, but back up to front quickly. Let's see what's happening. James Harburn. He's got McCready behind him. McCready's a bit of a rapid driver lately. Anthony Hunt in third, being pressured by Bazinga in fourth. Gold 45 in fifth. Marshall in sixth. Slow Seamus. He's got Quick Ben behind him, so there's going to be a bit of action there as they go down to a tight right-hander down the bottom of the hill. Nick the Hammer Games in ninth. Jay Dante in 10th. He's harassing Hammer Games like, yeah, come here. We've got Jason in 11th. McDaddy's going down his right, but he doesn't make it stick. Johnny C. Oh, DRC Craig, what happened to you? Let's have a quick look at this. See what happened. Is drop it down the hill. Maybe a bit of late braking, I'm not too sure. Yeah, just out broke himself, hit the grass, get the grass, and yeah. But back up to the front, Mr. James Harburn. Still got McCready behind him. Whether these two will battle it out towards the end, we don't know. But yeah, 20 turns this track. You wouldn't believe it, the size of the map, but it's true. 4.2 miles long. I was looking at earlier. So obviously we've got Bazinga in third now. He's overtook Anthony Hunt for third position. Gold 45 in fifth. He's ran a bit wide, and that'll compromise him now. A bit of dirt on the tyres. So Marshall diving down the right hand side into the hairpin. Very nice move indeed. Gold 45 is dropping down now. Into sixth place. He was second. He bogged down at the start. Slow Seamus been harassed by Jay Dante. Jay Dante's made that move stick for 7th. The Hammer Games, he's there as well. We've got cars bunched up now. 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. The Hammer Games, bit of action up ahead. Jason as well. He's harassing the Hammer Games. Like, yeah, you know, this chicane there, you got to get it spot on. If you run it wide, you know, you've had it. Who's that off there? Anthony is spun out. We won't go back, so that's going to take a bit of a walk. A bit too long, to be honest with you. 12th down for the count. Marty Craydon in 13th. Quick Ben 14th. Needs to be quicker, mate, to get up there. Craig P in 15th. Anthony Hunt at the back, unfortunately, in 16th place. But you can make it back. It's a long track, long race. James Harburn now. He's still got McCready harassing him. Let's see how James gets on. He's going up the hill through the S's. The trick for this corner down here is to keep it out wide and then cut it in really tight. But we'll see how James gets on. McCready, see, takes that line, and James actually does a better line. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I normally do it. Every driver's different. Bazinga in third now. He's comfy. He's got no one around him. Gold 45's up to fourth now. So he's making his way back up slowly. They have got, obviously there is tyre wear on this evening. There's no fuel. They can change tyres, start on any tyre they wish, be the wets as well. Did you see that there, Jason? Almost into Marshall there, but obviously backed off and braked just in time. There would been a really bad collision there, but Johnny C in 11th, McDaddy in 10th. Down for the count. 12. Quick bend 30. If I get back up to the front in a minute. Anthony needs to make his way up now. He was sitting third, but yeah. So we've got McCreeder. He's now harassing James Harben down the right into the tight right-hander. Will he make it stick? James Harben gives him the space. McCreeder with TC on as well, like him a bit more traction when the tyre wear kicks in. James Harben's still harassing. He's like, you're not going nowhere. You come in here. Will he dive down the left or no? You just stick it behind. See what he does for the chicane. See if he makes an error. James runs it a bit wide. So it cost him a bit of time there. So let's go back and see how other people are getting on. So we've got Bazinga in third, Gold 45, Jay Dante being harassed by Marshall. Let's keep an eye on this, keep an eye on Marshall. I like the keyboard, see, I don't know why I'm using controller. Keyboards for me is a lot easier, so I apologise for that. But back up to the front. No, McCreeder's pulled out that gap slightly. James Harben, Bazinga in third, Gold 45 in fourth, Jay Dante in fifth, Marshall in sixth. Any more battles here? Slow seamless on to Jason into the left-hander. A very nice move. We've got the hammer gains behind Jason, battling it out for eighth. Side by side, go for the S's up the hill. They drop down. Wouldn't it make it stick? No. So McDaddy, we'll quickly scroll back up. Let's see what's going on. Down for the count, 13. It's kind of under attack now for that 13th position. But back up we go. James Harben, you need to put your foot down a bit, son. McCreeder's there. Bazinga in third still. I mean, he, you know, there's no one around him. You know, now we're focused on James up ahead in second. But obviously the tyre wear as well. We'll keep an eye on that. The fastest lap at the minute is actually McCreeder, MC Reader, 2:27.356. James Harben at 2:28.399. Bazinga 2:28.226. Gold 2:28.423. So the top, they're all basically equal, the top 10 on lap time, but tyre wear will come into effect. McDaddy down the left on Jason. Will he stick around the left hand side and make it stick into the right hander? No, he won't. But up ahead we've got a bit of a battle as well. I just missed that then. Marshall on Jay Dante. Sorry about that. You get mumbled up with my words. Will he stick it down the left? No. No. James Hart, there seems to be a gaggle now. You've got MC Reed, he's pulled out the gap now. You've got James Harben. He's still sitting there, you know, he's going to bide his time. His front right is wearing it quite heavily. Well, not heavily, but it's wearing more than MC Reed in first position. Bazinga as well is right front tyre. Gold 45 managing that tyre wear very well. Racer Super Soft by Jay Dante, again the front right. Marshall is looking at Jay Dante. He's like, yeah, come here. Jay Dante's like, no, you want it, you got to fight for it. Marshall, would he gain? Would he take that position off Jay Dante? God, wake up, Darren. Slow Seamus in 7th. The hammer gains in 8th. We are battling McDaddy on Jason. Just as before they go up the hill for the S's. McDaddy, nice pass. Just caught a glimpse of that. A bit too late. For brands, I will switch to the keyboard. I find it a lot more better for my style. Down for the count, 13th. DRC Craig in 14th. 15th position, Anthony. He is catching 15th place, but obviously had that spin and it's compromised his race now, unfortunately. MC Reader, McCreeder in first. Where are you, James? Come on, put that foot down. Goal 45 is now took third place. And there's me focusing on towards the end of the rear of the grid, and I missed that. Bazinga in fourth. But yeah, we'll focus on Bazinga and Goal 45 for the moment. So I'm going to plug my keyboard in a sec, but just check my messages. Here we are. Who's harassing me? Who's harassing me on chat? Hi, I messed up my brake bias. Is that what it was, James? Your brake bias? Not good, mate. Not good. Macredo first. Yeah, so first, second, and third. They're pulling away now. Bazinga, he's there, but he's just starting to fall back now. J Dante, will he close? Well, will he catch up Bazinga? We don't know. This is what I mean. Tyre wear will come into effect. They're all using different tyres. Race super softs for Macredo. So he's managing that tyre wear very well. James Harben, his front right is wearing quite fast. He's on a racing softs. Gold 45, like I said, he's managing that tyre wear and it's quite equal all around. Set the back left. Bazinga as well, the front right. We've got Battle still, J Dante and Marshall for 5th. We'll keep an eye on this for the moment. It's up to them if they pit. They don't have to pit. This sort of track is high deg. It's going to wear the tyres up quite rapidly. As you can see, there's no fuel usage at all. It's just tyre wear. So the car's heavy throughout. Marshall, looking down the left. He's looking. He's like, mate, I'm coming through. But J Dante's like, no, you're not. You're not having it that easy. And then Marshall's like, yeah, give me a beer. And he's like, nah, you've got to catch me for that. Yeah, that battle's still commencing. The Hammer Game's now up to 7th. Mr. ESR, like I said, the founder of ESR, who runs everything there. Slow Seamus as well, like I said, part of, he's admin of MRC. McDaddy. In 9th, we've got Quick Ben with half a second penalty. I think they could burn that off. I think that's the rules. Down for the count in 11th. Jason in 12th, being harassed by Johnny. DRC Craig in 14th. Anthony has got past Craydon for 16th place. Back up to the front we go. Gold is actually catching James now. But James's tyre wear, his front right, is going to affect him heavily now. But he'll manage that well, you know. He's a pro driver. That's what I'm going to call you tonight, mate, a pro driver. Oh, yeah, I eat a lot of crayons, that's why I'm slurring. So, you know, that's why I'm slurring. It's the crayons holding me back. Goal 45 third. Bazinga 4th. Marshall in 5th. Marshall, he's pulling away now. He's got the pace. He's nicked that bear off J Dante and he's going for it. Now he needs to catch up to Bazinga in 4th position. Will he do it? But like I said, Marshall has got less tyre wear than Bazinga. We'll keep an eye on that for the race. More messages again. I think that's James. I could just see it now. James, Pro 1 driver. Yes, very true. Stay up. James in the pits. Quick tyre change. Wonder what he'll go on to. The racing softs again. Why he's moved that. McDaddy up into 6th. J Dante, he's on a racing super softs. Marshall as well, he's on a racing softs. Fresh set of tyres. McDaddy hasn't pitted yet. Slow Seamus, he's in 5th now. Very, very heavily worn front right tyre. That's going to affect him massively. But, you know, every driver's different. They manage it differently. James Harben, like I said, just pitted. Bazinga, how far is James behind? Not that far behind. So depending on how quick your pit stop is, you may come out behind. Goal 45 in 2nd place. He was back down to 6th at the start of the race, but he's back up to 2nd where he started. Macredo's in 1st. Like you've seen, he took that 1st place off of James Harben a few laps in. Bazinga. There's James there. Slow Seamus, he's got a gaggle of cars behind him now. 6th, 7th and 8th, all fresh tyres. Down for the count in 9th, Johnny C. Quick Ben, where's Nick? Nick, there you are. Fresh, no, you need to pit. They're affecting you now, Anthony. But we'll go back up to that battle. What we've seen there, we've got 5th, just up ahead of 6th. Got Marshall and Seth. Marshall's on for it this evening, I tell you. I could just tell. He's in the mood tonight. He's going for that late cutback. He's going for that late cut. Oh, we've got Jay Dante. He's seen that space. He's like, yeah, I'm coming through. But Marshall's not giving up. Marshall's like, mate, you held me up for a few laps. I'm going to hold you up now. But brilliant racing so far from what we've seen. So Marshall, will he dive down the the left-hand side, sorry, of Jay Dante? Yes, he will. Will he make it stick? Will he make it stick? We shall see. Marshall's actually going for Matt Daddy as well. He's going for Matt. Will he make it stick? Will he make it stick? Will he make it? Oh, Matt Daddy just runs it wide. But Marshall, nice. Very nice indeed. But at the front, we've got the leader pitted. He's come out in first position. Where's James? James, where are you? You're there. You're not that far behind now. You've gained, so you must have had a better outlap than MC McCreeder. Let's see what you can do. McCreeder's still with the fastest lap of 2:27.356. Gold in 3rd now, pitted. Bazinga in 4th. Marshall, the man on a mission this evening. Fair play. Jay Dante's still harassing. He's still sitting there. He's like, mate, I'll come back for my beer. Give it back to me. He's looking down the left into the quick left. No, he just backs out of it. A sensible move there, but it can be done. Keep an eye on this. Drop it down the hill into the tight right hand of the hairpin. But no, Jay Dante, he's a bit too far back. But yeah, Slow Seamless now in 7th. Fresh set of tyres. Racing super softs. I'm not sure. We might be halfway through. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Downstairs. Yeah, I think it's 14-15 laps around here. Or am I wrong? 13 laps maybe. But yeah, tyre wear will come into effect again. I'm sorry about that. My daughter came in the room to see if I want a cup of tea. I was like, yes, the on git I am. Yeah, Johnny down for the count. Down for the count there. Johnny C's behind, chasing him now. Nick, put your foot down. Put your foot down. Anthony in 13th place. So yeah, Anthony's slowly catching Nick. Jason 14th. 15th position. They're both battling away. But back up to the front. Now James is now, I thought so. James has put his foot down now. He's got the fastest final set. Is that the final? Or was that the middle? Yeah, that's the 3rd sector. Let's just get on board and see what goes on. So James hasn't got 3rd place behind him, so just focus on 1st place. You've got no one around you. I mean, he's just coming on to start finish straight now. So James and McCreeder were now battered away. James is looking to dive down the left, but no. That right front tyre again, slight wear. Slight wear. Through the S's up the hill. They'll start dropping down. Can James gain? Can James? Let's just wait and see. Keep it out wide, and cut it in really tight, hug that curve. Yeah, very nice. That's what. Yeah, very nice. But yeah, these two are going to battle now for that 1st position. Gold is in 3rd, but I need to just focus on this because you've got James Harbin all over the back of McCreeder. He's got that tighter line, wide exit, tight entry. Yeah, I think McCreeder, I think he's got the better exit at the minute, but you've got the better entry from what I'm looking at. Gold 45 in 3rd. I go back to 1st and 2nd in a moment, give everyone equal viewing time. 5th and 6th. Marshall, the man with a mission tonight, he's pulled away now from J Dante. Slow Seamus in 7th position. Like I said, admin of MRC, set up the Gran Turismo Touring Car Cup. They're on their 14th season, along with Chris Wall and Dennis Shorey as well. McDaddy, Quick Ben down for the count in 10th now. Johnny C in 11th. The Hammer Games in 12th. Jason in 13th. Anthony is catching 13th position now. 15th and 16th position. Back up we go. Let's see what's kicking off. James is still there. He's not giving up. 2:26.844 now from James Harbin, the duck lover himself. McCreeder, this is what I mean. James has got the better entry, and it looks like McCreeder's got the better exit. If James can master that and like cotton on to that, we'll catch McCreeder. But so far, great battle. Gold in 3rd. Let's see what happens. James is now sitting in the slipstream. Psych him, fake him. Let's go right and dive left. McCreeder's just gone out a bit slightly wide. Do you see what I mean about the entry and exit? James got a better entry and then McCreeder's got a better exit. Yeah, interesting that one. That's what I've spotted so far. Gold is comfortable. We'll be focusing now on James Harbin, but James Harbin for me is too far up the road now, and he's again battling McCreeder. Dropping down the hill, the tight right-hander. Hairpin right-hander. Let's see what happens a moment. This is the closest action on the field at the minute, but I will scroll through and have a look at different drivers. So the entry again, you see what I mean? And then James, maybe James is working out now. Yeah, man, I got it overview. No, but again, McCreeder pulls away slightly. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Gold, like I said, in 3rd. Bazinga in 4th. No one around him. He's focusing on 3rd now. Marshall, the man on the mission, he is flat out at the minute. Some effects on the car as well, was it? J Dante now in 6th. Slow Seamus. Got my daddy slowly coming up behind you. Down for the count in 9th now. So my daddy, yeah, he's catching Slow Seamus. Down for the count. Quick Ben. I need to get back up to the front. Johnny, Nick, he's catching Johnny in 11th place. Anthony, Jason, DRC, Craig, and CRL. Let's get back up. I need to get back up and need to focus. Still, these two battling away. McCreeder in 1st position. He's, you know, he's under pressure from James, but he's managing it well. Nice battling, boys. Nice battling. Very impressed. Bazinga. This is the closest battle at the minute. Nick was gaining on someone further back down the field, but for me, at the minute, I'm just going to focus on this for a lap. Let's focus on this for a lap. Let's see who's better where. Keep it out wide to the right, cutting really tight. James, better entry. You see what I mean? What I said about entry and exit, and then McCreeder will pull it out slightly on exit, just like that, which he has done. So going up the hill for the S's. They'll drop down the hill now. Keep it out right. Keep it out really wide and cut in really tight. James not that time, a little bit, but McCreeder's got the measure over him on that corner. Drop it down the hill. Obviously we're on board with McCreeder's with PlayStation. Jason's with Quick Fit. Likewise with Nick. Obviously we go for the who they're with in a minute, but this for me is where it's at the minute. But Gold is slowly coming up behind James Harbin. This took quite a bit of time out of James, but back we go. 2:26.884. McCreeder's down to 2:27.356. Gold Yeah, he's if you look at the lap time, he is going quite rapid now. Bazinga in 4th, Marshall with his foot down in 5th, Jay Dante in 6th, Slow Seamers, Mr. MRC in 7th, McDaddy in 8th, down for the count in 9th. Where's Nick? Nick, quick Ben. Doing alright, mate, so far. You're all doing well, you know, everyone's doing well. Nick in 12th, Anthony, Jason, DRC, CRL. Back up we go. So I'm doing it quick, you know, I think it's going to change at the... Nah. See, McCready's pulled out again. James. Sorry, James, let me call you Jason. But that's your nickname now, Jason. Front right again, heavily worn compared to McCready. So with James doing that pushing behind McCready, he's worn his tyres. Whether he'll stay out, keep it out, you know, why not? I would. Like I said, everyone's different. So yeah, go for the cars at the minute. PlayStation on McCready, James Harben Quick Fit, Gold 45 Budweiser, Bazinga HKS, Marshall. What are you with? Samson, Jay Dante Budweiser, Slow Seamus HKS. Is he coming in the pits? No, he's not. McDaddy, Scottish one. Down for the count, Classic. Alright. Quick Ben. What do you want? Come to that MRC. Johnny C, Michelin. Obviously Nick, Quick Fit. Anthony as well, don't know, MRC. Yeah. I like this car, I like the colour of this car. I don't know why it stands out a bit. But yeah, all different names on the car, all different manufacturers. Back up to the front we go. Yeah, McCready's pulled it out again. Where's Gold? Gold, no, he's not closing on James now. He's ran it a bit too wide. Bazinga as well, he's in 4th. It's spreading out now. Jay Dante, Marshall with a slight penalty, but you could burn it off. I think that's the rules. Seamus is coming up under attack from McDaddy. Down for the count. PlayStation, that's what you are. PlayStation Classic. Make up, Darren. Quick Ben in 10th, Johnny C in 11th, Nick in the Quick Fit. He did do a race previous to joining this this race. He done 3 British Touring Car races with ESR. Anthony Hunt in 13th, Jason, DRC, CRL. But yeah, this is their 14th season doing the Gran Turismo Touring Car Cup. Pretty unbelievable, you know, 14 seasons of this. I've done a couple, but I thought I'd take a bit of time out. I have signed up to be a reserve for this series. Like I said, it's Sim Effects, doing Infinity, ESR doing a bit of comms for them, you know, admin there as well. But Marshall 0.0 penalty, so I don't get that. I don't know why it stays 0.0 and technically there's no penalty there. Jay Dante, so Seamus is coming under attack from McDaddy now. So this unfolds. Can McDaddy gain down the right hander, going on to start finish straight. Down for the count in 9th. Quick Ben in 10th. But back up and maybe see if anything. McCready's pulled out that gap now. James was pressuring him, but it's just that tyre wear on James again. And his front right compared to MC Reed and McCready, it's minimal, you know. And James is really heavy. Gold as well. With Gold, catch James. He is gaining. He's closing that gap rapidly. I need a drink a minute. Mouth's getting a bit dry. Yeah, see Gold. He's gaining down the hill, down the right hander, the tight right hand into a hairpin. James will struggle now with grip. Yeah, but going back up, we'll keep an eye on that for the minute. Jay Dante, like I said, but Nick was closing. No, he's fallen back now. Tyre wear again. But I mean, everyone's doing well. You know, some people are new to racing. This gentleman might be, you know, they might not be. They might not be used to the car. Everyone enjoys different cars. But like I said, it's the one make Aston Martin GR4. So all the cars are the same, the power and whatnot. It's just down to driving style. Everyone's driving style is different. Bazinga, James Harbour, oh, I missed that. Let's see if we can pick that up. Yeah, so goal 45 down the right hand side of James Harbour, the tight right hander. Going up the hill, he makes a move, done. Very nice move indeed. But yes, Makrida's putting out that gap now. A few seconds ahead, maybe 4 or 5 seconds ahead, but a nice move there. James, the tie wear is coming into effect. Mega tie now, mate. But Gold runs it wide out of exit. That's chicane. Can James do anything? Yep. James closes. But then that tie wear will come into effect in corners. James will stick it out. There's no point in pitting now. Bazinga in fourth. But Macrida with that advantage, you know, that bit of a battle, and that's caused James to have, you know, heavy tyre wear. Goal 45 with a lovely move down the right hand side and to the right hairpin. We're on the final lap now. So Bazinga has finished. Apologies for that. Along with Marshall. So Bazinga fourth, Marshall fifth, Jay Dante in sixth, McDaddy in seventh, Slow Seamus in eighth, Down for the Count in ninth, Quick Ben in 10th, Johnny C in 11th, Nick in 12th, the Hammer Games, Anthony in 13th position, 14th is Jason. We'll quickly go back up to first position. I'll go back down to 15th place so I can see him on the map. So Macrida, yeah, got past James a few laps in, but we'll quickly go down to 15th place. Coming along the start finish now. I will do the second race in about 10 minutes time, 10-15 minutes time. Just need to see to my children. But DRC Craig in 15th position, well done. CRL Craden, the spun at the last corner. Like I said, you know, everyone's getting used to the car, everyone's new to it. Might be new to gaming, you don't know, but he's in 16th place, he stuck it out. But fair play, 16th position. But back up to the front we go. Macrida is coming round the left-hander, the long left-hander. The Gold 45 in second. James is in third. The heavy tyre wear. Heavy. You're gonna have nothing on that right tyre. There was another lap. Macrida for the chicane, coming towards the final bend. Good battling with James throughout. But tyre wear came into effect. You held your own and you got that first position. But yeah, you and James gave a good show, like everyone else has done, you know. But well done, Macrida in first position. Very well done indeed. Goal 45 in second. Mr. Duck, James Harburn in third. Like I said, I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes time to do the Brands Hatch replay. Just got to sort something out quickly. Hope that was okay. Clearing me throat, bit of a dry throat, and yeah, I'll post the link up once I'm back, about 15 minutes time. Alright, thank you very much, take care.